Good afternoon. The Supreme Court en banc, during its session today, October 29, 2024, acted on the following matters. The court consolidated the petition filed by One Sambayan Coalition et al. With the cases of Pimentel et al. Versus House of Representatives and Bayan Muna Chairman Nery Colmenares et al. Versus President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos. All three petitions challenged the return of excess reserve funds from government-owned and controlled corporations to the National Treasury to fund unprogrammed appropriations. The Supreme Court issued a temporary restraining order to enjoin the further transfer of Philheath funds to the National Treasury. In the case of One Sambayan, the court required respondents to file their comments on the petition and application for TRO and/or writ of preliminary injunction within a non-extendable period of 10 days from notice. The court further required the Office of the Clerk of Court en banc to personally serve the court's resolutions on the respondents, which shall likewise personally file and serve their comments. A copy of the available pleadings may be downloaded from the public pleadings section of the Supreme Court website. Second, the Supreme Court will be hosting the 11th meeting of the Council of ASEAN Chief Justices on November 18 to 21, 2024 at the Shangri-La, Mactan, Cebu. The meeting will bring together Chief Justices and senior judiciary officials from ASEAN member states to discuss judicial cooperation and regional initiatives in Southeast Asia. Among the matters that will be discussed at the meeting are cross-border disputes involving children, facilitating service of civil processes within ASEAN, case management and court technology, the conduct of video conferencing hearings, and judicial training and education. Thank you.
The Supreme Court en banc, during its session today, February 18, 2025, acted on the following matters. In the case of Victor D. Rodriguez et al. Versus House of Representatives, Senate of the Philippines, and Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. Victor D. Rodriguez and several others are challenging the constitutionality of Republic Act No. 12116 or the General Appropriations Act of Fiscal Year 2025 or the GAA. Petitioners argue that the GAA is unconstitutional for failing to allocate mandatory funding for Philheath, unlawfully increasing appropriations beyond the President's recommendations, and allocating the highest budget to infrastructure over education. They add that the GAA is unconstitutional since the bicameral committee report on the General Appropriations Bill contained blank items. The Supreme Court set the oral arguments for this case on April 1, 2025, Tuesday, 2:00 p.m. at the En banc Session Hall, Supreme Court Baguio Compound, Baguio City. The preliminary conference will be on February 28, 2025, 1:00 p.m. at the En banc Session Hall, Supreme Court Main Building, Manila.